All right. So, my name is Stephen Westbrook, and that's a picture of me playing the guitar on the beach with my daughter. And that's maybe my favorite thing to do is just A, go to the beach and B, play my guitar. So, and C, hang out with my kids. Man, that should not have been third. Anyway, so this is me. Um, we just went, Meredith and I, to the Pacific Northwest. My sister lives in Portland, Oregon, and so we just did a tour of the Northwest. That's Meredith and I in front of Mirror Lake looking at Mount Hood, and then that's my son and I at Mount St. Helens. We also hiked through the Columbia River Gorge and down at Yachats at Cape Perpetua. So we just kind of saw a lot of the Northwest, and it was awesome. And we planted Georgia's flag. So now UGA owns the Pacific Northwest. Bonus, go dogs. I teach 11th and 12th grade language arts, that's American and British literature, at Parkview High School, the best high school in the nation, as they tell us on the morning announcements every day, where we strive to be, I think, considerate, productive, and responsible. The top picture there is Parkview's picture from Wikipedia. The bottom picture there is a picture of some of my students, but also lots and lots and lots of other students protesting this past March in solidarity with the students from Parkland. No one at Parkview told them to go out, um, but we also didn't necessarily enforce any consequences for students who walked out of class. I was on planning that period, so I got to go out with them and be present, and they did an amazing job of silently, respectfully standing by the flagpole and protesting, and then they all went back to class. It was phenomenal. I was very, very proud to be a teacher at Parkview that day. Um, and I guess that leads me into handling diversity in the classroom. I teach literature, so the way I handle diversity is through poetry, um, stories as well, but mostly through poetry. And I like to read contentious poems and then get the students to talk about them, to argue about them, to debate about the literary merits of these poems. So this is a picture of a debate my students had this past year on the poem Howl by Allen Ginsberg, which a lot of people consider to be a extremely important piece of American literature, and a lot of other people consider it to be obscene and even sometimes a little bit racist. Um, they all disagreed about that. The young man in the red sweatshirt was adamantly against the poem. The two kids standing up were arguing for the poem, and we talked a lot about the use of language and what was appropriate and what was not. It was fantastic. So that was just one of many forays into sort of multicultural and diversity issues that we tried to get into this year. I'm looking forward to discussing these things all summer, and have a nice day.